since I'm from Chicago, I am a Bulls fan. So the legendary version, I think, the cover was MJ, so I'm pretty excited about that too.
What's your My Player?
I actually made a center because my friend told me that it was like the easiest to kind of do.
So you go the easy route?
Yeah. I'm new to basketball, so, you know, I'm just trying to do the easy stuff first.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin and with...
Thank you very much, Kevin.
He sure is, David. Great report, thanks. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. We've got Russell. He's out there with Patrick Beverley. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Vanderbilt in at the power forward. And for Phoenix, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle. No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score, and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important, how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. 4-point game. And just about a minute into the first quarter. He doesn't hit that one. Suns have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Vanderbilt with the block.
Well, he's just really struggling right now. And with everything he's throwing up, nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Now, here's Bridges. For 3, Booker. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect the league.
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Booker. Again, the miss by Booker.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Crowder stays with it.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Yeah, the point is to score, so getting that first one, that always helps.
Paul against Russell. He kicks it to Towns. And it's off from three-point range. Phoenix has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. A nice shot by Booker.
Well, Booker playing very aggressive, constantly looking to score and not taking no for an answer.
Pass to Russell. Towns, high post. Ayton's there. Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. It's just very solid offense.
Very aggressive in terms of looking for his shot. 9 attempts already, but only able to knock down 2.
Russell against Paul. And the rejection by Ayton.
Nice timing as Ayton's up there for the rejection.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Beverly. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And the Suns making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Minnesota also with the sub. Reed's checked in.
And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
Bridges against Beasley. He gets that one.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Johnson. The kick out to Crowder. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Just 5 on the clock. A second chance effort, and it's sent back by Russell. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Phoenix. And the Timberwolves also making a change. McDaniels checked in. Here's Booker. That one off the back iron and out.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense. He seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, in the first half play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
I also love the early energy that they've played with, pushing the ball every chance they get, exploring quick shots, and showing some serious fast break offense. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Beasley, the pass to Reed. Beasley finds Reed. Back to Beasley. Here he goes, and it's Beasley finishing it off.
The assist.
And the agility on Beasley's drive, really tough for the defense to deal with.
Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
Now that's the way it's done. Take it up high and throw it down with everything you got.
That's right. He was not. Not going to take the soft approach on that drive.
Well, not that wide open. You're given a juicy gift by the defense. You got to sink your teeth into it.
Russell kicks to Reed. And it's Beasley in the corner. Shot clock at 6. The 3. And they'll get another chance. Yep, that one goes in there.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 6. Booker draws the double. Passes it to Paul. Back to Booker from downtown. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Russell. McGee with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee.
Timberwolves substitution.
12 seconds left to play in the first. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Timberwolves lead by 1. We've got more in store for you right after this. And regarded as one of the best leaders in the game today, Chris Paul opening about
with anything, whether it's business, work, relationships, whatever, it's communication. And I think that's something that we're doing an amazing job of right now. And that's communicating, talking through things, and making sure, even when it gets tough, that we continue to communicate.
And with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Russell in the backcourt with Beasley to his side. McDaniels is out there with Taurean Prince, and it's Reed in at the 5. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. And then for Minnesota, Towns, he's checked in for Reed. Vanderbilt comes in for McDaniels, and it's Patrick Beverley in for Russell. Here's Beasley, and it's Beasley finishing it off.
And Beasley at 6'4", able to rise up and throw it down.
And although he's a little undersized as a shooting guard, Beasley is still a great rebounder.
Yeah, and can regularly hit double-digit totals in that area. Very quick to the ball. Always nice to have a great rebounding guard.
First team foul.
Minnesota making a switch. Edwards is checked in. The Suns have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Johnson. Booker outside. Vanderbilt with the block. Outside Edwards. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. Here's Towns. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And how about Towns there taking full advantage of that size, just dominating the glass on that second chance opportunity.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
The pass to Towns. Rebound by the Suns. Here's Booker, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Both free throws good from Booker. And, Craig, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
Here's Towns. No good. Excellent D that time there from McGee. The drive by Booker and the dunk by Booker.
Booker sometimes can come up with those. He can be an impressive dunker.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Drives to the hoop. McGee with the block. That'll be Minnesota as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves retain possession. So for the Suns, Ayton comes in for JaVale McGee. And it's Bridges in for Booker.
Bridges.
Here's Prince. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup. Prince has got his first basket.
You got to put a body on Prince. He likes to stay active out there and sniffs that one out.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Kane kicks to Bridges. That shot is off. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Pass to Beverly. He dishes it to Prince. Pass to Edwards. Back to Prince. Misses off the right iron. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Craig. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Craig's got the lead up to 5 now for Phoenix.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
And they're able to recover. And Phoenix making a change here. Booker's checked in. McDaniels, he's checked in for Minnesota. Okogie comes in for Taurean Prince.
Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
No good from Booker.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Edwards against Booker. And the shot goes in. Edwards got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves. Well, Brent, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
But that was the point he had to prove, Kevin, as a big guy. What could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
And Towns throws it down.
Well, it's the golden age of point guards, and Patrick Beverly trying to show that he belongs amongst them. Great awareness on that play.
Booker against Edwards. It's stolen by Edwards. Okogie for 3. Craig pulls it in. The Suns have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. And the dunk by Booker.
Huge night for Booker, and reminiscent maybe of the night in Boston.
And so Beverly will bring it up for Minnesota. Trailing by 2. And stolen by Ayton. Here's Booker. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Pass to Towns. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Towns has got 9 points in the quarter.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Pat Beverly, one of the most antagonizing guys in the league, Brent. How would you go about keeping him out of your head?
Well, I would bring tweezers to the game, Kevin, to be honest with you, to try to remove that splinter as soon as possible. Once Pat Beverly gets up underneath you, man, he can cause guys some confusion and get them really frustrated.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Crowder, he's checked in for Torrey Craig. And Paul's subbed in for Cameron Payne. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And here's Booker from the arc. Rebound by Okogie.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Bridges kicks to Booker. The good-looking shot from the wing. Booker's got 33. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Carl. Impressive.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. They were in a rough spot, down 7 at one point, but kept it from getting worse than that. They took control in the second quarter, ending the half up by 6. Kenny, let's start with you. What did you think about the Suns?
You know, every team talks about playing unselfishly, and in the first half, it didn't look like there was an ego on it.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. Chris Paul is out there with Landry Shamet, and it's Bridges in at the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Here's Crowder, and Crowder slams it in.
This is why you love Chris Paul running your offense. Just move without the ball, find some space, and the ball will find you.
Beverly dishes to Russell. Tries from 16, and the Timberwolves tack on 2 more. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy, and I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
And Paul gets it to go in.
Well, second nature for Chris Paul to get shots up off the bounce. Love the form there.
Towns down low. He's covered by 8. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Towns. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Paul passes to Ayton. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. The rejection by Paul.
How about the lightning quick hands there? Chris Paul does a great job of just tracking that ball and then swatting it away.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Here's Russell. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Suns take it the other way. With the drive, Shamet finds Ayton. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 8-point game. Tries again, and that's 2 points on the layup. Russell's got 10 points in the game.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him, allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Devin Booker, he's checked in for the Suns. Prince is checked in for Minnesota. And Russell, a player known for his offense, but Greg, he's put in work to improve his play on defense as well.
Yeah, you know, Russell was known for his lack of defense there for a while, but he's been trying to improve that part of his game. It's a long road, but I tell you what, he is definitely taking steps.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Russell against Paul. Russell kicks to Towns. Outside Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Karl Anthony Towns.
And the way Towns makes scoring look effortless, it's what makes him one of the game's best players.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
And there's the pass to Russell. Here's Towns. Prince trying to free himself up. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Russell.
Improving to be a prolific scorer from anywhere on the floor. That's a gimme for Towns. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
For Phoenix, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. Free throw, good, Booker. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Towns. McDaniels comes in for Taurean Prince. Okogie's checked in for Edwards. And it's Malik Beasley in for Patrick Beverley. Russell passes to Okogie. Now here's McDaniels. Defense right on him. That one falls.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And here are the Suns now. They lead by 4. The drive by Booker. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 7th assist in the game.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Now Russell. 10 points for him. Reed. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. A nice shot by Booker.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
So the Timberwolves call their first time out.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time.
So for the Suns, JaVale McGee's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Johnson comes in for Crowder, and it's Payne in for Booker. To the inside, here's Russell. It counts, and the foul. Chris Paul picks up that one. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone, and he's the engine to this whole operation.
Booker, he's checked in for the Suns.
I don't think there's any question about the talent level that D'Angelo Russell has. Now it's about planting his seeds so that the roots grow with an organization.
So it's the Timberwolves now. 58 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Inside, here's Reed, and he goes in for the dunk.
Well, the find from the off-guard Beasley there would like to see more of that. Malik working the ball around.
Basket good. Booker's got 46 points.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Pass to Reed. To the paint. McGee with the block. And they get it back. Another shot. Reed misses. Suns leading by 5. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. For 3, Booker, another 3 for Phoenix.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. keep that momentum going.
Russell, no good.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And it's sent back by Russell. And this will be his second and third shots to the line here.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
And he sinks the second. Booker looking around. Connects again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. Back to the action after this word. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Russell in the backcourt with Beasley to his side. Then it's Naz Reid, and it's Okogie in at the small forward. Outside Russell. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Russell's got 12 points in just the second half. Here's Booker driving inside. And the dunk by Booker.
Booker showing some speed, excelling there, and blasting right through the defense to get to the rim.
Timberwolves trail by 11. Russell with it. Out to the right wing for 3, Okogie. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 3 assists in the game.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Kicks it out to Paul. They get it again. For 3, Bridges. And the 3 ball is good. Bridges got the lead up to 11 now for Phoenix.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
Read the pass to Beasley. Driving the lane and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And they recover it.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Phoenix.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
And for whatever reason, their confidence in the mid-range game has shown up here tonight. They've been impressive from there. Their shot's been there all day long, and they've knocked it down.
Ayton, he's checked in for Phoenix. Andrew Shamet comes in for Devin Booker.
Shamet giving his team a little bit of scoring punch. That's going to help out from the mid-range.
Pass to Beverly. Passes to Vanderbilt. To the middle. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Russell.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Launches a 3, and another 3 for Minnesota.
And that's why Cat went first overall. This dude is 6'11" with perimeter skills, a sweet shot, and unstoppable when he's on. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. 6 to shoot. Now here's Beverly. He's covered by Shamet. And it's Beverly missing. Phoenix leading by 9. 11 feet away. And it's Shamet missing.
Well, nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
And then Karl-Anthony Towns with the jam.
And you see Big Cat has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead. I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that. Now, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Oh, Ayton in position. Bridges finds Ayton. It's deflected, and he gets it back. And he recovers it. Bridges misses. Timberwolves trail by 9. Here's Russell. Here's the drive. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got his 4th rebound in this one. It's tipped. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Okogie. Here's Ayton. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. And the layup is good.
That's a pretty impressive finish for Montrezl Harrell.
And the Suns call time. They're ahead by 7. 1:36 left to play in the final quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Devin Booker.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, he'll be looking to stay in peak form as long as he can. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Russell's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, D'Angelo Russell not scared of the big moment.
Here's Booker. And again. It's the Suns missing.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
Johnson kicks to Booker. Over Russell. Johnson dishes to Ayton. For 3, Booker knocks down the 3.
And Booker, not just an onlooker. How about that one?
And the Timberwolves call time. They're down by 5. 51 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
All right, this is coming out of the corner. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers.
All check in for Landry Shamet.
Coming out of the court for your Suns.
Ball against Russell. From the arc. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And an intentional foul right there.
Anthony Towns. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They've held a 12-point lead early.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
6-second difference between shot and game play. A nice shot by Booker.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8.
Well, Devin Booker is among some of the youngest, most elite scorers that the league has ever seen. The sky is the limit for this guy. Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Fires the three. Bucket's good.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks for Chris Paul. The playoffs are dead ahead. What are the areas?
David, thank you as always. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.